Hey there and welcome, my name is Carlos Beretz and let's talk about what has been going on in the indie tabletop RPG scene. As always, I'm not directly sponsored by anyone mentioned here unless mentioned otherwise. And first, some interesting news around Polygon, the big website bringing gaming news. Charlie Hall, Polygon's tabletop editor, mentioned that they are looking for more people to talk about tabletop games. In other ways, they are accepting freelance pitches. So, if you write articles or you are a journalist and enjoy the indie scene, which I assume you do since you are here, you may consider submitting a piece on it. I think that it's something that is very good to the scene, that more people that like the indie scene submit to the bigger platform that is Polygon, and it can help the scene in a major way. Second one is that Chase Carter, one of the journalists that breaks the norm, also bringing content about the indie scene, and I mentioned his articles around here plenty of times actually. He is now writing to Polygon as well, probably as a freelancer that I mentioned before. But up until now, we mostly focused on his work with Dicebreakers, and it is a great platform. Dicebreakers is really a great platform for tabletop news as well, but Polygon is much bigger and reaches a much wider audience. So knowing that Chase, for me, one of the best proponents writers about the indie scene, it feels like a win for the indie scene, since he is having now a much bigger audience. First article was about Wanderhome, which is a game that was on Kickstarter not that long ago and that focuses on non-violent dynamics in a world of anthropomorphic animals, in a way. And on another note, we have now 1,000 Islands from RPGC community, which is back on printing right now. It is a world based on the Southeast Asia from RPGC, but not in a simplistic way. It really got some very good thoughts put on it, and it was made by the same community that it tries to borrow the ideas and inspiration from. So it's really something that you should look forward to, and you make a parallel between the name, 1,000 Islands, and the geography around Southeast Asia as well. So you can check. It is being published by Centaur Games, and the links for the new printing run will be on the description. And talking about products of sorts, you have d36, which is now available in PDF. It was a Kickstarter campaign during ZineQuest that I was pretty excited about, and it was made by Chris Bissett, the creator of The Wretched, that was mentioned as one of the biggest games in the indie scene last year. And it is only on PDF by now, and only looking to the PDF really made me feel that I was right in being excited about it. It is looking marvelous as PDF, and I can only expect that it will be even better in print. But enough with it, the theme for the issue was red, and it's just the issue 1 from it, and if it is red, you can already expect a lot of exposed parts, so blood, muscles, and etc. But it will bring so much more than that, so much creative juice to your games, because it's not game focused. There are some articles in it that are based on one game on another, but most part of them, or even every one of them, will be available in a way that you can kind of hack to plenty of systems. It is available on Luderbroom, the publisher from it, and also on itch. Not out yet, but being that is looking at the new layout was making me salivate already. The new layout on Have You Heard About the Beast from Sealed Library is being made by Matheus Guax, that we had in an interview earlier talking about RPG Latam, the Latin America scene of RPG community. And if you get the PDF before the new release date is, actually before the new release is out, you can still get it by the older price, and you will receive the new PDF for the new edition, as well as in the same old price. So it seems really like a good deal, and it's looking more than amazing. And depending on where and when you are watching it right now, you might still have some time to get this last deal that I'm mentioning on 10 million HP health points Planet by Sandy Pug. The game had a very positive feedback and reception, and you get to close to the PDF price as a discount for the physical copy if you buy it before the physical copies arrive at Sandy Pug. And this date means like today, Friday the 23rd of April, or at most during the weekend. Yeah, who knows what is time with the pandemic. But so I suggest you to hurry if you are interested. And for last, I know that my main goal here is bringing you some news, but it feels reckless if I do not bring some questioning or ponderation to it as well. As someone that brings a lot of gems, not particularly in this episode, but in a lot of other episodes, I focused a lot on gems. I enjoyed a lot the latest episode of Exito Parcial that was mentioned in our latest episode. You can check it here, in which they discussed some dynamics of gems. They brought some interesting point of view in that I believe that should be paid attention to on your motivation as a game designer for entering on some gems and for the ones creating gems as well. For the gems, I really love that aspect of hackathons. And they come really easy with gems because this, I guess, was the first inspiration for creating the idea of gems, but some of them are very commercial. So be aware of that before jumping on them, because if they are commercial for a game that you are already really passionate about, that is one thing. But if they are commercial towards a game that you will need to learn how to play in order to try to give something to the game, and you should perhaps ask yourself if it's not profiting from your FOMO and such. And for the episode of today, I believe that that's it. If you like the video, like the damn video, share, subscribe. You know how internet works. Let me know in the comments if you are enjoying them, if you're not enjoying them, what you would want to look forward to in the next episodes, and what you are most liking from the episodes as well. If I am right, wrong, you feel free to comment, and actually commenting really helps the algorithm, so it's something that I really would like you to do. And I'll see you all in my last video. So, see ya! Actually, I will see you all in my next video, not last video. So, see ya!